Oh God. Scary. A very scary situation going down over here in Casa Misalis in my pajamas. Yes, in my pajamas. I love that sound. Not a lot of sounds. Hi, boss. How are you? What's happening? I know I look. I had a hard day. It is Passover started, so I don't know. I've eaten everything that I would never usually eat, and like I had it was a very funny. It was Pesach. It's Passover Seder last night. I'm sure you've heard it 1,000 times on the news, right, Baz? Yeah. So because we are in lockdown, I'm just gonna figure this out still. Because we are in lockdown, so people had to do all their seders by themselves. But it was more than lockdown. It's just social distancing. It would have been really impossible to have a safe seder. That said, things got really interesting here in Israel. First of all, at 8:30 p.m., everybody went to their. It's called a merpeset. It's your terrace, your balcony. But I couldn't really hear from my situation. It was funny. It was like right before I'm screaming to my neighbor in Hebrew, like, please put your music down. I just want to hear the brachot, to hear the blessings. But anyway, like it was 8:30 and there was a lot of noise. And actually I went outside and I'm still to this moment don't know if it was allowed or not. Of course, I asked the Israelis as I passed by, but they couldn't give a shit because whatever. So, but I went outside for like, I don't know, 45 seconds. And it was really nice to feel the energy, and felt like more like New Year's Eve in a small village. It was like cowbells were ringing, and how did people have cowbells like what they have in New York and in France? Oh my God. So yeah, I'm just having a hard time. And now the weather's going to get weird for the next couple of days. So I have to hold on, coughing a lot, hard to breathe. Same old thing. I just can't seem to beat it. I think it's because there's just so much mold and moisture. It's hard. But what happened with my seder? Let's see. I put on a dress. Hi, Bethy. Long time no see. Did you love it? What was it? Free to be you and me? I was in rare form yesterday. It was our Pesach Seder, our Passover Seder. And I was all alone doing it. But anyway, it ended up, I'm telling the story, is that I could hear the neighbors, so I kept screaming to the neighbor. Dahlia is the trainer. Like, how many years have I lived here? Never, neighbors don't talk to one another here. So it's really cute because we're both immigrants. She's from Argentina and she lives with a bunch of, I don't know, girls, but I couldn't figure out what's going on. But they were all like dancing, screaming, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, can't they hear me? And finally, like, I did the Seder, I did everything, and then they all came to the window, and just the music was blasting, and we were all dancing from, like, my building to their building. The teeny buildings. Like, we're just through a screened window, we see each other. But it was funny, because we're screaming Hebrew outside the window. Wait, where is it? Nope. That says here. New Jersey. I do my New York, but this one's going to be kosher for Passover. This is New Jersey, is kosher for Passover. You change your dishes, you do all these kind of wiki things. But yeah, my voice isn't great today, so this isn't going to be too long. But it was so fun, and I don't know, it turned into the quarantine club at Casa Misalis. It got a little bit crazy. I felt like I was having like a wild party of one. It got pretty wild. So that happens when it's a commandment to drink alone a lot. And I'm not a big drinker. I think you're supposed to drink 4 cups. I think I might have gotten through 2. Oh, that's true, right, Bethy? I have a lot of in me. There's New York, there's New Jersey, and Tel Aviv. It's a mixture. So, late start, didn't do my health scheduling, which is not good because when you're in this quarantine thing, and it's funny, I started to watch people like prisoners of war and what they do, and like the way I've been handling it, I've been pretty good. And the most is that you have to keep a schedule. Like the more that you like sleep all day and then wake up, it's like, don't do that to your brain. That's just too much. And I'm a night person, and I actually think I'm going to start just waking up much earlier. Actually, hey, Karina, how was your Seder? Was it fun? So I think like this morning, it was so weird. I didn't get to sleep until 1 or 2 in the morning. And I woke up at like 5 or 6 because it was like a cacophony. It wasn't a pretty sound to the ears. It was as if we were totally being taken over in a rainforest. The birds were incredibly loud. It was like, rah. And eventually I went back to sleep, woke up at 12, so I missed my hour of sun. I took my walk around in circles, and afterwards, I just realized, the reason you can get to numbers, like the reason you can do all these models, there's like the McKinsey model, I don't know, Cuomo was talking about all the potential models and which one they're following and which one it can work and where they would have a problem in New York. But like here, I think the issue is like, it's just, okay, I could sit home and I could do that, but I'm not going to wear a mask. But like, if they want to end all of this madness, everybody would have to be on the same page. Like everybody would have to social distance. Like if tomorrow they're like lockdown is up, that means all masks, always social distance. They can't do it here. It's like they can't do it. It's really about having a sadistic relationship with the leader of your country. That's what it is. That's what I feel. It's like they're like, Daddy, spank me. Daddy, lock me up and throw away the key. That's what it is. Because if you're not going to follow the rules for more than a month, and then it's like the reaction, like you have a lockdown. No, you're a terrible. It's just so ridiculous. Chemtrails, 5G. What is that? Seriously. It's like you don't get what you want, so you create like this whole new weird illusion. So I just think I really need to get out of the dark. Get out of the dark abyss and join civilization and get, a lot of sun. Yeah. Walking in circles. And I'm nervous outside because everybody's like, oh, there's police. I'm like, everyone's taking these videos. How are photographers going all over the country and photographing empty roads? Like that was one thing I made a deal with myself 2 months ago. Like if I was somewhere that I shouldn't really be, not that I really was, I didn't know if I could be there or not. Like I didn't understand exactly what the ramifications were. I mean, I asked, can I be here? I was like, yeah. But I just didn't think it's appropriate to take pictures. But maybe people are being paid by the country. Like, this is what I think. I put up a great presentation, but I asked a friend, like, hey, how'd you get that opportunity to do such something cool? You did a great job, but was it for the country? And I feel like they did it as PR in order to... Oh, it's the crazy monkeys. They never stop. So I wonder if they did it was like PR to sort of quell and calm the masses. Like no one's on the road, no one's on the beach, except they really wanted no one's at the beach, except there was a fisherman and there was some people on this, walking on the Namal, it's wrong. They shouldn't be there. So I keep thinking that it's just a matter of keeping people super local, meaning I probably could walk to the beach and it's not a problem, but it's your integrity. If someone gives you a rule, it's not about how can I break it, how can I go around it. Like, I don't think that way. Someone gives me a rule, I follow it. Does that make me a sheep? I guess during a pandemic, yeah, I'd rather be a panda, but yeah, I guess I'm a sheep if I follow the rules. And it just seems like these other people I mean, I saw a girl that I just really just like big time, like big time. And I used to know her and thought she was a friend, but really an ugly, not nice girl. And I walked by with my mask and covered. Who knows if she recognized me? Who cares? But her, like, better than that, her totally entitled attitude with her kid. And by the way, her kid, like, ran toward me. Like, why would you let a kid run towards someone, then you see them with a mask? Anyway, I'm one of the only people with a DIY mask, but maybe that's the area I live in. Everybody's very surgically covered. Not me. I'm with my DIY masks. I don't know if those DIY masks, if putting a bandana is going to really do much for me. Yeah. Wow, I have this incredible pain, like back. I had gotten rid of it since the pneumonia, like the lungs, but like all of a sudden, crazy back pain. I don't know. But this one's a really low energy, because how many times do people say, oh, you're crazy, you're this? They have not nice things to say. People are funny. It would be easier if you're like serious or this or that, but like, you go to be just extraordinary or unique or silly or whatever. It's a pandemic, people. Really, everybody needs to get a grip. Yeah. Wow, the flowers are so beautiful outside. It's such a bummer. And this is like, I started thinking like, this is like when I'm thinking about putting the wetsuit on. Like, it just depends if it's warm enough. Like, if we hit an 80-degree day, there was one last week, I totally would have been in the sea. God, do I miss the sea. I saw this video and I was like, oh my God. The video of watching all of empty Tel Aviv, that really hurt. Made me very, very, very sad. You know, as much as the crazy people drive me nuts here, like to see a city completely abandoned like that, like people hoarding up like they're scared. It was intense, that video. Anywho, I feel like I can't clear my throat, so I'm gonna stop pushing, and I'm gonna say bye-bye. Yeah, that's it. I'll say bye-bye. Amon amon. No, הרבה nashikot. Nashikot are kisses. I think I'm hearing a party start outside. I never know. My neighbors have been pretty good. They won't wear masks, but they've been pretty good sound-wise. So now I'm going to start waking up at 5 in the morning. So, הרבה nashikot. Nashikot are kisses. Amon amon ahava. Ahava is not just the moisturizer. Va means love. Sending you so much love from my I Dream a Genie's bottle in Tel Aviv, a little pink corner. Stay safe. Stay sane. Follow 100 meter. Follow the rules. Stay home. Save lives. Don't roam. Go home. What else is there? מה העניינים, אורן? איך הסדר שלך? So put up pictures so we can all see. Anyway, חג שמח and a חג פסח שמח. Until tomorrow night. Buenas noches.